Welcome to the tutorial for the level editor in Absolute Territory. When you come into the mission editor, or when you click the new button, you're presented with a blank screen and ready to create your first mission. Now, first thing to take notice of is the player view. This is all going to be the player ship that you'll be in, and as you'll see, we don't have any gun groups or hard points, which are missiles, set at this time. This is because we don't have any presets saved. So what we're going to do just for the player is select a primary weapon and also a secondary weapon, so that when we eventually get to launch the mission, the player has got some weapons to defend themselves with. You'll notice there's a red exclamation mark here. This is just basically telling us that we have made a change but actually not saved a preset. The thing to note is with presets for the player is you do not need to save a preset. So when we come to the loadouts, these are the loadouts for ships that you can place down and also can be the player's ship. But what we want to do here is just define loadouts for any of the ships that exist in the game. For example, with our player ship, the Furax that we had earlier, we didn't have a preset saved. So what we could do is we could create a preset, and we're going to just use some different weapons. And then, once again, you can see there's an exclamation mark. Now on this panel, in the loadout panel, it's more important because if we don't save in here, the loadout will just get lost. So we'll click on options next to the presets row, and we're just going to click save, and I'm going to just call this Neutron layout. And now we can see we've got our Neutron layout saved for our Furax. And then I'm going to go for a Vomitoria, which is a light enemy ship. Again, no presets there, so I'm just going to set laser bolt cannon and similar layout to what our player ship is going to be. And once again, I'm going to save this. For this one, I'm going to call the default. And now you can see we've got default saved for both ships there. When it comes to the placements, all that means is that when I select a Furax as an enemy opponent, we can see that we've got the layout defined in here, and the Vomitoria, that we've got a loadout defined there. If I put down a ship without a loadout, we'll have a problem where there is nothing selected in there, and therefore won't have any weapons at all. So I suggest you do not launch unless you've got at least a loadout set. We're going to save the mission. When you come to save it, you'll notice in the file names is you can't have any spaces, can't have any special characters, it's only alphanumerics. So characters A to Z and numbers from 1 all the way up to 9 and 0. Once you've got your mission saved, you can launch. What you'll find if the mission broke like that, it was more than potentially Drosphilia. You just need to delete from the list as it doesn't have a layout. And once we launch, because the game is already saved, we're now there. Then we've got our opponents, and you can see they're both using their layouts. Furax with its neutrons, Vomitoria with its lasers, and of course we've got our lasers as well. So as the current version, if you come to play and you find out that you just get the game over screen, just ensure that you've got your layouts defined for your opponents